this working? Is everything? Yeah. Nope. Yes. Yes. Hello. Wait. Maybe I should have got my. I was like, okay. I don't usually wear glasses, but I was like, maybe I should have wore my glasses today because I'm like, one of my eyes is being a little tired. So like, maybe I should have forgot my glasses. But so it feels like I haven't seen a Kokone stream in forever. It's only been, how long has it been? 3 days. Feels like it's been 2 years. What the? We can hear and see you. Good. Eyes, plural? Yeah, plural, of course. Hello. So, today we are gonna be resuming Kokone's boutique. Maybe potentially for the final time. I'm actually not sure. I have to check my schedule and see if I have another. I could fit in another one, but we'll see. Don't say that. I'm sorry. Hold on. I have to check my schedule, you know. It's a last one before my break though, so 2 very long days. You gotta do one of it yourself. I did though. I did for announcing that I'm gonna be starting the boutique. You don't remember? Do you not remember my boutique image that I did? It was a while back, so I don't blame you if you don't, because I also forgot. But I was like, oh yeah, I drew this. It was this one. Why do I have a PNG of this? I don't understand. We're so old. This one. Oops. Do you not remember? I gave it to the coconuts a while back, so actually. Oh yeah, this one. I'm surprised I finished it. I forgot I finished it. I thought I didn't, but I did finish it. That bit is so cute. Thank you. That damnable short-term memory loss. It should have been me. At the bar, so I can't listen in, but I look forward to seeing the progress when I get home. Thank you. I hope you have a fun time at the bar. What the? Touching grass, being an outdoor social person. It couldn't be me. But they just have subjects and stuff off. Oh, indeed, I forgot about that. Hold on. It was because of a certain karaoke a while back. So let me take that. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. Should be back on now. Hi. I'm sleeping my epoxies Fiji while watching. Nice. Which deck are you bringing to your locals? This is a test. Which deck are you bringing? Water allies, Nico? Hell fucking yeah, let's go. You passed the test. You passed the test, good job. Okay, so Kokone's boutique. What is this, you may ask? Because you know, it's been a hot minute since I've done a last one. So didn't you be bad? You went for a 60-mile bike ride? Holy shit. I just cut out 3 ravishing finales and frost worms. Nice. Wait, I just said frost worms instead of frost sworn. There we go. I'm good on outdoors for a while. It's been a while since I caught you live. Missed it. Yes, it feels like it's been a while. Welcome back. All right, frost worms. Okay, okay, Kokone's boutique. Today we have Professor Hampter as our guest. Wow! Look at this little guy. You know, look at it. Look at him. Look at this little one. So, just a hamster, Professor Hampter. That's our client. And then favorite styles, oversized ? They're not sure either. I'm just a hamster, as they say. So round, so eatable. Can I eat it? No. No, no, no. Although their eyes do look like, you know, boba. So maybe you can maybe slurp him. Yeah, so back microwavable. What the? So we got favorite palette, monochrome. I like black, white, and gray and red. Favorite grading color. Oh yeah, because you know, obviously professor. You know, they're grading everyone is in AAA club. So you know, red for grading. We'll give them a red pen. Is this me or is this me buffering? Oh shoot, is it? On my end, everything looks peachy. Red, the color of the blood of his enemies. The color of the blood that the students are just like crying out as they study for the test. Yes. It's not like buffer. It's fine, all good. Okay, might be YouTube being a little funny to individuals, potentially. So hopefully it'll sort itself out. Yeah. Oh, favorite hairstyles? Just a hampter. I mean, yeah, there's not much hair that we could play around with. You know, they're kind of slick bald. But I mean, not bald per se. They have fur. But you know, there's not much like hair per se that we could play around with. We could give them a wig. You know, we could give them a little wig. Like, wow, look, it has pigtails now. That's crazy. Shave it all off. We can bolden her. We can go bald. Give the hamster a mohawk. Well. It wasn't me, okay, Professor Hamster. I wasn't the one who suggested it. The thinning comb over is the only choice. Oh my god. There's just the thinning comb over. You know, that is very professor-like though. There you go. Overall, curl wigs dolls have the drill hair. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, and favorite accessories? I don't know. I'm just a hamster. Specific dislikes? No jewelry. Too small. They're too small for jewelry. Specific. Although I don't know. We could do you know, Piatti does. She gets a little bindi. we could give Professor Hamster a little bindi too. You know, if it's. But don't worry. Specific request. Please make me cute. I'm just a hamster. Okay. So hamster wants to be cute, okay? So we can't give them a little thinning comb over. That's a little. I mean, like, you know, I'm sure people can make that work and become cute with a thinning comb over, but I don't know if it quite works. Yeah, like a small pretty stone, like a business. Yeah, exactly. Hamster or hamster? Hamster. Shave it into a mohawk. Oh my god, they can be kawaii. Professor Hamster Kijunka then. Okay, we'll see. So, of course, we gotta give our little Professor Hamster a sketch. You know, start like how will we pose Professor Hamster? You know, they're just a tiny little guy. A little blob, shall we say. Ohayou gozaimasu. 仕事の休憩の合間ですが、仕事頑張ってください。おはようございます。仕事？土日に？ On the wheel, I made the hamster already cute. True. But in the last line it says hamster. They're betraying. You're right. -1 point. I'm the teacher now. I will grade you. There we go. Now it's all good. Hamster. There we go. The hamster wheel. They run into power to power the AAA club. Oh yeah, we'll put them on a wheel. Yeah, exactly. They do need to power out the AAA club. They use a lot of electricity, I'm sure. 日曜日仕事です。社畜です。やだ。いやー、頑張ってくださいよ。Maybe they mean hamster of illustrious hampter line. Oh, maybe it's like, you know, I am hampter of the, or like I am hampter of the hamster line. You know. Maybe they meant, you know, it's like when you have like the, oh shoot, what was it, like 13 out of 100, and then it was like an F, and then someone went 98 A plus. You know that one, that trick. I was like, wow, genius. nice thinking outside box. Yeah. It's like Joseph Joestar by Hamster Hampter. Yes, Hamster Hampter. Ah, yes. We'll give them a little but big for Hampter. Little almond too, I'm sure. Almond or sunflower seed? Do they eat almonds? Yeah, I'm sure hamsters eat almonds. They have to feed their rotund form, you know. Okay, but now we have to address them. I was like, Professor Hampter, do you have a human form? And then I got a solid no. Will Hamtaro make an appearance? Oh shoot, how did the Hamtaro song go? I don't remember the Hamtaro song for some reason. It's not coming into my brain. ハム太郎の歌が思い出せない。どうやって言ったん？どういう風メロディどう What was the melody like again for the ハム太郎? I can't remember. You know the melody in your heart of hearts. I can't. I know. I've definitely heard it before, but I can't remember it right now. That's crazy. There we go. Yeah, this is looking more like it. And then Professor Hampter's pattern is kind of like, wait, I need a lighter. Kind of like this, yeah. With their cute nose, and then okay, nice. Once the song is there, it'll stay for days. It's like Gundam style. No, I literally can't remember it. It's not coming into my brain. What the? Well, I guess we saved ourselves a bit, you know, if it's gonna be staying in our brain for like forever. But yeah. Chunky. Hell yeah. Chunky. You know, I was gonna talk about something to stream. And I was thinking about it while going to the bathroom right before starting stream, and then I think I flushed away the conversation that was in my mind along with my whatever I you know, I flushed down the toilet with the rest of the stuff, and I'm just like, wow, what was I trying to talk to chat about again? I can't remember. It flushed down the toilet along with yeah, everything else. Tell us all this time. I was like, what the? Didn't I have a whole ass conversation that I had planned for stream? Where did it go? Fake idols don't use the bathroom. I'm a dream goddess, okay? I ain't no idol. I'm a goddess. I could do whatever the fuck I want. I could do whatever the fuck I want. And I'll be correct. Was it blueprints related? Maybe. Fucking blueprints though. I looked at the gallery and then I went, nah. Okay. Actually, I'll show chat what. Wait, anyone who doesn't want to get spoiled, even though blueprints has been out for a while, don't look. I guess maybe potentially. Wait, can I copy from here? Hold on. Let me check. Oh yeah, copy to clipboard. I could do that. Okay. Your notes just need more registering. I guess so. Okay, so there's this. There's this. And then, oh, I didn't take a photo of the other one because I oh wait, yes I did. Okay, wait. Okay, copy to clipboard. And then, where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Copy to clipboard. Okay. So, a little, oops. I was like, why did the clock move? Here. This is what I was thinking about. I was also thinking about this on the top of the toilet too. So maybe it was blueprints related. You know what? Let's just say it is. Because these are the images that I have to figure out the title of. Oh shoot! Hold on. Let me just like blot these out because they're gibberish. But you know, just in case. Especially for this one. So, I think I solved this one, okay? I think I solved this one. And for anyone who doesn't want to get spoiled, I would suggest muting me for a while. It's like to turn on a shower of golden knock. What the fuck? Wait, if you're a goddess, can't you just make the waste disappear from your body with a snap of your fingers? I mean, yeah, but sometimes I want to feel human, you know? In order to become a goddess, for the humans, I need to know how humans feel. Exactly. I have to know. So yeah, I think this is the one I think I saw. Cause this one I feel it's a bit more on the nose. You know? Can't we draw the nose like a crazy corkboard conspiracy person? Yes. Okay. So this along with this all point toward something, right? All point to the same thing. The eyeballs though, I'm kind of like, this one it doesn't make quite as much. Like, I don't think the answer that I came up with doesn't really consider the eyeballs. But for now, the word do fit in this thing. So I was just like, you know what? For now, I'll just pretend it's correct. It might not be, depending on how these ones get solved. I'm like, this might change too. But for now, this is the one that I'm like, maybe. You know, maybe. So like this correlates to this, which correlates to this, which then, you know, goes towards this, etc. Yeah. Chalkboard conspiracy theory. So anyways, so I was like, okay, well, let's look at the rest of these, right? And then I'm like, well, shit. This, I think, is the one that like would be the second easiest compared to like these two. Cause like, what the fuck? I've seen clearer messages in actual modern art galleries. Honestly, yeah. I'm just like... So for like this one, right? Actually, yeah, I'll just talk about it. So like for this one, I'm like, okay, genu, and then it's a wine bottle, so genuine, and then very as a table, veritable. They're all talking about the truth, right? And then it's like the actual objective, but then the actual objective is pointing this way, but then like these things are pretending to be real, and then like they're distracting you. So that's the whole premise is what I got, you know? And then yeah. I'm like, okay, so there's a fin here, and then these are nails or pins. So like fin, pin, and then I was like, okay, there's empty bins of sins. So then I'm like, okay, they all have I and S on it, right? And then this is infinity. So then like, what if we remove the in, which means affinity or finite, right? That's held on top of pillars, columns, you know, with a, what the fuck is this? Is this a pelt, a rug, fur. I'm like, I can't even tell what kind of animal this is supposed to be, but you know what? Sure, okay. So it's like, and then this is like 8 letters, I think. So it's like, purgatory, no, like I was like, martyrdom, no, sacrifice, like, you know, it's like, okay, all the sins have been placed on top of infinity. It's like eternal purgatory, like bear skin. Oh, I guess there's the IN skin. So, but then I don't know what these are. Some these are skin, maybe. And then it's just like, okay, these are the seven sins. Yeah, pin. I mean, I think it's their nails though. Their nails though, but pin, skin. You know, I was like, in infinite pain. Tin. But yeah, these are. Am I kind of talking about the gallery puzzles? Yes, the stupid ass gallery puzzles. I'm like, okay, well, and I was like, okay, let's put this on hold, right? Hold. And then I was like, okay, what's this one, right? Okay, these are all things that are red, like rose, the stop sign, you know, apple, and then a fire hydrant. But what the fuck is this P? Yeah, maybe it's just disconnected when I got there. Did you ever play Sierra Online games? I'm playing some Wild Age. No, I never have. Sierra Online? No. So yeah, so there's like all these red stuff, right? Like the wagon or car or whatnot. And then P for pain that can't be read. You know, it's representing what happens when you get a kidney stone red P. Oh shit! You know, maybe the title is kidney. You know, I'll type that in next time I pull a gallery. I just like, I'm gonna fuck it. They made point and click games, but full with these kind of nonsense. Ooh, that actually sounds kind of fun. What about the mirror aspect? Yeah, what about the mirror aspect? Because like, okay, I'm like, okay, they're mirrored, right? They're symmetrical. They're twins. They're mirrored. Like red, and then mirrored. So then. I was like, doesn't quite work. It doesn't quite work as like, you know, red rum. And then you get murderer. But yeah, who says that apple's red? You know, that's true. It could be a green snap. Green snap. That's the green one. True. Red rum. Maybe P is a red herring. It's red. True. It's a red herring. Oh yeah, Granny Smith. Why did I think snaps? Green delicious. But did I come up with the first picture? What the fuck? a solid what the fuck? Okay, so this is the first picture. And this, at least if I you know, thick. This painting is thick, right? Like, and then it didn't even bother like highlighting the K at the end. So I was like, okay, like leave out the K, or it's like pointing about like thick is in the light, in the spotlight. And then there's a lake, so it's also mirrored reflection. thin K, so think. Yeah, I was like thin K. Think would be good. Think would work. But then what's the rest of this? Actually, if thin K is like the backward inflection means shit. If it's actually think, I'll be kind of mad. Red herrings. Are there actual red herrings? Actually, that'll be awful. But yeah, anyways. It's just telling you to think. What if I don't want to think? What if I'm bad at thinking? Red herrings would be cruel. I mean, I'm going to assume it might be red herrings just because like the one that I think I got correct also didn't really have like a use for one of the elements. So no, if it was H and I, it would be swapped. Either way, the game will tell you if you get it correct. Oh, really? Then I did not get any of them correct. Will it tell me if I get one of them correct? Like, is there like a feedback if I get one of them correct? The red brother sure loves his red herrings. Red is a lie, though. True. It's just, oh, it's shit, not shit. It's okay. We're just you know saying if the feel. First the pillar lowers and then the glasses around it lowers. Oh, okay. Then I didn't get any of them correct. Whoop the fuck. I guess I'll you know, I'll play around with it a little bit more. But it's okay, I have to pull up the gallery again because I was just like, ah, fuck it, and and then think about it, ponder about it on the porcelain throne once more. Did the allergies get better? Yes, maybe a little bit. Yes, maybe a little bit. I still sneeze a lot, but otherwise I'm okay. But I've been sneezing a lot, and then like, my boss has been too. So we're just both like dying at work. Apparently the term originates from a story about using red smoked herring to distract dogs from hunting rabbits. Oh. That would work. Hello? Check for the black mold in the office. That would be awful. That would be awful. No, I should... You know, our company has money. They should be able to, Actually, I was like, does our company have money? We just get like, you know, those like ice cream sandwiches once in a while, like once at Blue Moon. As like a little, hey, good job for working hard. Here's an ice cream sandwich. I would take, by the way. I love ice cream sandwiches. But sometimes, like my coworkers will be like, wow, damn, we went over budget this month. Look at this. We're getting ice cream sandwiches. That's crazy. Like, we just don't expect anything from the company. Yeah, sandwich bar, ice cream sandwich party instead of pizza parties. Exactly. Yeah, it's a little things. But also, just like sometimes they'll have like catering parties, and then like the catering they choose is so questionable. We're like, the food don't even taste that good. But it's like one of those like health conscious like catering. So then like the seasoning's bland. It's like, weird ingredients, and then we're just like, huh. Like the one time they had like mac and cheese, it was like overboiled and like not salty enough. I was just like, it's just pasta and cheese, which yes, technically mac and cheese, but like you should add some seasoning to it. And also the macaronis are like basically mush. It's crazy. So they don't use any seasoning or fats. Exactly! I'm like, I need my seasonings! This tastes like bullshit! So yeah, that was just like, man, sad. Okay, but time to dress up our hamster, right? I was like, you know, we may not give the hamster a little a hair wig, but we could give our little hamster a hat. I think a hat would work really well. Like this, or maybe that's too wintry. We'll make it like a little fall themed, you know? Oh no, it's French. Oh wait, hold on. Well, if it's a French, we gotta give this. There we go. And then we gotta change this into a baguette. There we go. Now, Professor Professor. Hampter. Hampter. Exactly. No. Okay. Maybe. What's a good fall theme? That's stereotyping her, bro. Stereotyping at its worst. Yeah, scarf. Actually though, all the French, like, you know how like I work with French associates from time to time at work, they, even if it's like summer, it like, as long as like there's indoors or anything where they could get away from the heat, they'll always have a scarf on. And I was just like, isn't it the middle of summer? What's going on? They always have a scarf on. And I'm like, what? Is that a thing? And apparently it is. Yeah, the hat's not quite working. Like hamster. I don't. What's hamster? What is hamster in French? In French. Oh, it's just hamster. Yeah, some sort of hat would be cute. I was like, should the hat be behind the ear or should it like encompass the ear? And then, okay, wait. But then like they're like oversized, right? So then like, would it be a hoodie? An oversized hoodie? The hamster. More emphasis on the A of hamster with a French pronunciation. I already stereotyped the French. I'm not gonna butcher their language, okay? On top of that. It's like, then it'll be hampter. Like, they wouldn't pronounce the H. Oh wait, it's not amp. It's not P. Anyways. So we'll just call him Ham. Don't let Google Doc eat by the French. Oh no. That'll be the worst. Not the Google Doc. Not the Google Docky. But by anyone, it'll be the worst. Getting Google Doc-ed. go for the Machika Kane Tannhauser's style hat. Yeah, that's what I was kind of trying to do, but I was like, let's do the hoodie first, you know? And then I was like, kind of looks like having just a hoodie, it makes it look kind of big, you know? A little like too much of a blob. So yeah, I'm like maybe we'll put like a little, you know, trendy like side cut like this, you know? It shows a little waist. It makes you look a little hip. And then poncho or whatever they're called. Give the hamster slit side dress. kinda. It's like a slit side hoodie. I kind of want one, but I was like, I shouldn't spend money on hoodies. But there was like one I was eyeing. It looked so comfortable, and I was just like, oh, it looks so good. And it's kind of, it has like a little slit on the side, and like the sleeves are like bat wings. They're like this. They're kind of like this, and then like this is the, and then you could, it's like a little bit short, so you could show your waist too. It's a Batman Kokone. Basically, I could pretend I'm Batman. Where is she? Okay. Should I put a bow? No. What if a little tiny micro hat? I wish you were rich like Batman. You wish I was rich? Or wouldn't you usually say, I wish I, like, wouldn't you usually wish upon yourself that you're rich like Batman? Tiny bow cap, yeah. So sad, thank you so much for the dono! Hoodie bun, thank you! Thank you! Don't worry, I could afford it. I'm just like, I am going on a trip though, so I should save my money. But I will probably buy some like clothes and like nail stuff in Japan. But thank you. I wish I was rich as Batman so I could donate all the money to Kokone. Thank you. But I know you have other Oshis too, so I'll get a third or something. I was just rich to escape the wage cage. Now he looks like Sherlock Holmes. Oh, true. You know what? We'll hold off on the cap for now. Your original host would just like donate cash and make your. Thank you. Bye, Doman. Thank you so much for the donos. Instruction unclear board. Thank you. How would you know that? What the fuck? Oh, I wonder. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. It's almost as if your Twitter profile is public knowledge. And I could see your Oshi marks whenever you respond to my tweets. That's crazy. Hi, I'm a mind reader. I wish I could just have fuckloads of money. You're not gonna do anything with that money. Like, you're not gonna do anything with the money. You just want to be. You want to say that you're just like fucking rich, and then just end it at that. You know, I feel like some people do want that. They're just like, yeah, I just want to be able to say that I'm fucking loaded, and then they don't really do anything with that money. Wait, Twitter is public? Oh shit! Will we make the coconut spreadsheet public? Yeah. I mean, you know, maybe after a certain day, perhaps I'll finally make the coconut spreadsheet that totally definitely exists public. In my lunatic cultist hoodie myself. Oh my god. Not the lunatic cultist. We're not a cult, by the way. You never wanted to just lie on it like a dragon? I'll do that with my Grand Archive cards. I think I have enough Grand Archive cards to be able to lie on it like a dragon. I'll just take out all like the you know, valuable cards. I'll just take out all the valuable cards. Wait, where'd you Google that? So it's real? Yeah, totally. Yeah, sure. Who put a band-aid on? No, that'd be. Wait, we gotta give perhaps Professor Hampter their glasses. You know. Final adult man, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Why? Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, there'll be information coming soon regarding memberships from the official V&U. So keep an eye out on that for now. But for now, I will not say exactly. But you'll get information on that soon. Not the official one. You know, gotta make your face reality sometimes. Can you say if it's good or bad? I mean, it's to be expected, I guess you could say. It's not like good or bad. Do you know when they'll formally announce the thing? Soon. Like, within a few days soon. Let me double check. Oopsie, where is... Most likely, yeah, in like half a week. You need to run. I reject your reality and substitute my own. I need to run away from the truth. This is a dream goddess territory. True, but dreams are based off of what you experience in reality, is it not? There we go. Thanks. Yeah, don't worry guys, she'll make it so we always see her in our dreams. Yeah. That I could definitely do that instead. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna tie my hair up. I mean, my hair is tied up, but I'm gonna retie it. Hold on. No, it's gonna be okay, chat. It's gonna be okay. It'll be tattooed into our eyelids, immersion broken. I'm just re-dyeing my hair. It's dyed. It's always dyed. I know, I just like being over dramatic. It's okay. That's the coconuts. That's what I expect from the coconuts. Okay, that, you know, I think, what if we do give our little Professor Hampter some, you know, accessorizing, some piercing, and like, what would you say? Shall we give them like, oh yeah, we need pockets for their multitude of snacks. Obviously, they must have a pouch for all of their snacks. And I'm like, okay, do we give them like shoes? To give them a little itty bitty shoes, you know? Now they won't have any, like, I don't know. I feel like pants don't quite work, cause it's a, oh shit, it's a little too big, I think. You know, if it feels like they just become a little big mass. Yeah, we cinch it just a tiny bit. There we go. Just for balance sake. Oh no, wait, hold on. Too much. We gotta give them the butt. There we go. Roa, aren't you on vacation? Roa, go enjoy your vacation. What the? Little chewy creature. Don't eat the hamster. Oh my god. What the fuck? Vacation snack. Oh, okay, I guess so. They are filled with very a lots of nutritious nuts. So you know what? Go for it. I won't take responsibility. Roa, what do you think is missing? Do you think there's anything missing for Professor Hampter? Like, also, we're just gonna remove that and make it some glowing, I mean, floating glasses. There we go. Yeah, cute. What if we just give them a beanie? The hamster looks too happy. Mana's usually tired. You know, if I were to draw like a like accurate Mana's like Professor Hampter expression, it'll be. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Professor Hampter. That's perfect. Should I just make this their expression? Yeah. Like sometimes, I don't know how much I'm allowed to talk about Professor Hampter and our interactions, but I'll just say in the most general sense, Professor Hampter sometimes will talk, and then Hampter will be like, "Oh my god, Kokone, I'm so tired," and then I'll be like, "Hey, what were you doing? What were you doing to not have sleep, right?" And then they'll say they were up late doing something that was very, very preventable. So for example, I guess like if you were to use coconuts for an example, they'll be like, "Oh, I was up late, like scrolling through Umamusume, like you know, horse Twitter, or like I was busy gachaing for my Umamusume." That's that type of activity, and I'm like, you know, you could have avoided that, right? It's, you know, that's on you. And then I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, but Kokone." I'm simply watching Kokone stream. Those legendary drops won't farm themselves. No, hold on. There's no avoiding a horse Twitter. But Kokone. But who manages the manager? Well, no, it's just like, you gotta work on that. You gotta get your good. You gotta get your rest in order to do your, you know, grade properly. That's the use of a hamster that grinded sparks 4 hours with no results. True. So true. So yeah, I was just like, hamster, please. I was up late last night trying to solo clear peak, lost 3 hours of sleep, but I made it to the... Oh shit, nice! Congratulations! I haven't gotten past like the 3rd place, I think. But I only play with like people. I never played on my solo ass self, so I'm not sure how hard it will be. Also, I want some sort of snack. I think I'll finally eat the celebration cookie that I got like for my birthday. I think I'll do that. Yeah. Wait, this is... Oh, okay. It's 2? Oh, it's kind of melted. Oops. There we go. Jim finally remembered his snacks. The like week and a half old cookie. Yeah, but it wasn't a package. It's fine. It was sealed. We're fine. Wow, it's melted. If Professor Hampter is tired, maybe swap the almond for a coffee. True. Oh, a coffee bean. Wait, that'd be so cute. There we go. Maybe have the crumbs. What kind? It's like the celebration biscuit with like chocolate on top. Yeah, it's pretty soft. It's not like petrified after all. Hey, it was sealed in a bag, okay? It was fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'd be so cute. No, I don't think the pipe is not fitting the theme. There we go. Yes. Our fastest Kokone's boutique yet. I'm sure I'm not going to. I don't want to use the which brush do I want to use? Maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, this brush is cute. And then after this, I'll make a Kijinka version. As a bonus. This hamster got good drip. Yeah, ham. Yeah, ham needs drip, you know? Can't be butt naked all the time. I mean, their butt is not exposed, but that's besides the point. Yeah, cute. Now, the Kijinka version would be easier if like we got more from Professor Hampter in terms of what they like, but because it's you know, based off of hampter proportions, we don't have much to work with. But I do have an idea already. I'm thinking we're gonna go for a very unisex design, you know, ambiguous. A little ambiguity is fun, especially since like their favorite colors are like monochrome. I think it'll work really well. So I'm gonna go for like a more unisex design in both like the Kijinka and the style. Because I feel like we haven't really done that either for Kokone's boutique. Meow! Hi Meow! Kokone boutique, yeah! Meow! How are you doing? Welcome. Oh my god, I couldn't do Meow's Kokone's boutique. Wait, maybe do I have time? Hi Meow, congrats. Wait, what? She got married to you. Wait. Oh wait, that meme is in Japanese. I was like, there's a meme in Japanese called like, you married someone that's not me. But then I was like, wait, that doesn't translate. That's not an English. Yes, 俺以外の男と結婚したのか? Yeah, wait, no, it's 結婚したのか? 俺以外のやつと. It's like, you got married to a man that's not me? And it's like, you're an ex-boyfriend, by the way. Like, it went viral in Japan because there was like a commercial for this like visual novel, right? And so there was a scene of like, oh, you go to a party and like you're married, and then like you bump into your ex boyfriend, and then he's like, you married a guy that's not me? I thought I was the one who was. I always thought I would be the one to marry you, and it's like, bitch, you haven't even come talk to me for how long? What do you mean? You thought you were the one to marry me? Like, time is ticking. You haven't said shit. And we split up. What do you mean you were like? That was my thought, right? But then like the whole like the line got so viral because it's absurd, right? I think a lot of people thought that too, of like the absurdity of like, hello, who the fuck are you? Yeah, see, that's why they're an exploitment. Exactly. Welcome home, cheater. So it's like a side plot to a long the long man. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it's more like an ultimate game application, like a phone app, ultimate game. So it's like before the days of what was it, Love in Deep Space? There was that. It's like, yeah, okay, guy. You're past tense to me now. What do you mean you thought you were the one that's gonna marry me? Hello? You haven't said hi even on like social media for how many years? long man. We watch along. Oh my god. You know, do they have all of it on YouTube? Actually, they probably do. I'm like, I saw it, so probably. It's been a while. I mean, the girl got married to a way better man than the ex-boyfriend, more rich and nice and cool. Wait, really? I don't know how the husband looks like. I just know the meme. Wait, have you played it, Meow? I think they're all on YouTube. Did you play? Did you actually play the ultimate game? She did. So you ship her with the husband more. Do you think she shouldn't have this fling with this ex-boyfriend that's just like a bad guy? That's just like, what do you mean you're someone else's man? Oh my! Like, tell us for it. Meow! Who did you beg? Oh my god! But thank you so much for stopping by me. Yeah, get some rest, girl. Does that mean you also play? Are you also playing Love in Deep Space 2 now? Yeah, since when did you sleep, Meow? I didn't know you were the type to worry about healthy sleep schedules. I didn't know that was on one of your priorities. Ooh, I'm like, yeah, the hamster has a half glasses here, but like, what if I give them? What if I make them emo? Man, Japan has some really good like game commercials in the past. I started the game for Xavier, I stayed for Caleb, and I still play for all the boys. That's dedication. I support it. That is dedication. I support that. Kokone is dreaming, can't sleep, can wait. Yeah. Oh my god. You're too nice. Wait, okay, Meow. We have to, oh shoot. Do I have time to schedule like a grand archive stream with you? Hold on. I need to, maybe I'll hook you up with like Shoku or something so you can play Grand Archive. I was introducing Meow to Grand Archive in like the behind the scenes. Sliding into DMs like, hey girl, are you interested? You're interested in Grand Archive? Well, wouldn't you look at that? I just slide some cards. Live GA matchmaking. I mean, more GA content from VTubers. I'm straight up losing one of them. Wow, that's crazy. My condolences. Yeah, GA is a pretty good icebreaker, right? Man, who would do that to you? Get him hooked on cards. Yeah. Worse than my dealers? What do you mean? I just, I was just like, hey, look at these cute like anime girls. I was like, hey girl, like there's like some cute anime girls. Also, like, you know, men if you're interested in them, which I'm guessing yes. So I was like, they have some men with pecs too and abs, something like that. I don't know. I don't play any of them, but you know that they exist. Yeah. Me refusing to acknowledge all the men in Grand Archive except CL. Because CL did give me that Omen engine for Nico. He's a stepping stone for Nico, and you know what? I could appreciate that. Psst, do you like cute anime girls with Western game design? Exactly. The elevator pitch. Do you like Eastern aesthetic, like anime girl waifus and husbandos, but like Western game design? Well. I got you. I have the card game for you. I could see Nico stepping on, right? Exactly. So I was like, you know what, CL, okay. I will vibe with you. And I was like, why am I putting shines into Professor Hampter's eyes? Professor Hampter don't have no eyes. Not eyes. Shine. Soulless. Tired. Actually, you know what? They might have the reason why they might have shine is because they're about to cry. Don't ask why they're about to cry, but they probably are. They always do kind of sound like they're about to cry. Low-key, it's just their normal way of talking, but it kind of low-key sounds like they're about to cry. I'm assuming it's got something to do with AAA, maybe. Cry on the verge of mind break, yeah. Exactly. There we go. Hamster's request after Roa requested one too many fishing streams. Honestly, yeah. It's like, but Roa, think about the algorithm. but Roa, think about the retention. Something like that. The raw fishing goes brr. Exactly. Although I think out of everyone, Roa does have like the most like concentrated content, which is better for YouTube algorithm. Like it's either fishing or Unite, you know? Wait, I mean it's either fishing or Pokemon. So it's not it's pretty concentrated in that regard. So I think Roa wouldn't be the one that you know, causes Professor Hampter too much yeah, the Pokemon V&Uer. Exactly. Rosa Bear is just trying to fatten up for hibernation. Exactly. Mostly Unite. Once they had fishing to Unite, it's over. Imagine. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, sorry guys, I'm just fishing. You guys can capture the point. I'm just gonna be fishing. I was like, I played Unite once in my life, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a ring, like, you know those like rings that you have to capture type of MOBA. Yeah. If she ever doesn't stream one of those, I would legit be worried something is going on in their life. I've seen her stream once or twice. That's not one of those. And like for a while it was web fishing, you know. She streamed that recently because me. So when's the Unite stream? No. I'm not touching another MOBA. Please. But you think I'm gonna start another MOBA? You seen? I know what happened after like 2 MOBAs. Like actually there was another MOBA that I played in the past, but it was like before like the whole MOBA genre got big outside of like the Dota community. I forgot what it was called though. No, it wasn't like a traditional MOBA like Dota or like Heroes of the Storm or like League. It's technically a MOBA because like you're battling with a bunch of like people, and it's kind of like a war, and you're like part of like a army, and there's like 3 divisions, and it was anime. It was anime style. No. And you play as like this really cute like is it still top down? No, it was like a 3rd person. So it kind of felt like an MMO, but hold on. But like you could play as like this like really cute like anime girl avatar. And then you could have like character customization. So it was what was it called? Holy shit, it's been too long. It's been so long. It's been too long. Oh my god. And it was like, and basically you're there's like a whole big map. There was 3 divisions, and then like you have to pick one of them as an alliance, and then like you're playing against other players, so it's like 100 people in a map. And then I played as like the mage, like magic users, but there was other was there like a Foxite character? I think so. But like basically you go into that for like the MOBA, but then like there's a town that you could go back to like prepare and stuff. And then I think there's like skills or like special things where you could turn into like a big giant, or like you capture something and you turn into like this big robot and you could wreak havoc. And yeah, you have to capture these points, I believe. So it's like an army game, but with anime girls and guys. I think, oh my god, it's been so long. Lands of Chaos, wait, is it? Hold on. No, it's not! Not this one! It was me! It wasn't this one, I'm sorry! Maybe it was based off of this game's gameplay. But it was way more like Eastern, like Asia graphics. Oh my god. This is gonna bother me now. It's like a, oh. God, what was it? It's like, it's like, oh my god, it's gonna bother me. Is it really MOBA? It's like it's not really either. It's more of like just like MMO, but there wasn't really like a PvE. It was like PvP, just purely. That was the only mode. So that's why I'm saying like it was a that's why I'm like it's a battle arena. But I don't think it was labeled as a battle arena. I think it was just labeled as like a MMO. It was 3D. It was 3D. I remember the community was super toxic though. So I'm like, yeah, MOBA. Original gamer, no. S4, that's also toxic, but yeah, no. If it was S4, I would know. Because I've talked about S4 League multiple times. And it's S4, same. but the community was so toxic. Station 2 melee. Oh, I love playing melee in S4 League. It was like, it was pretty cheap. It was quite chibi. Yeah. I want to say, like, for some reason, it... Wait, Fantasy Earth? Was it 0? I think I got it. It was Fantasy Earth 0. Yes, you played that once. Oh my god, I finally remembered it. I was like, Fez? Wait, what? Fez? What? It wasn't called Fez. Like, I kept going Fez, but then I was like, oh wait, no, I finally remember what the title was supposed to be. For about like 3 months. It was really short. Like, the server was up for like not very long. You used Axe? Oh, Axe is fun too. I used the mage thing. Yeah, it wasn't really but it wasn't really like an MMO either, because it wasn't really PvE. It was all PvP, right? Or maybe I just only played the PvP version. Oh yeah, and then you have the giants that you capture, or like to like gain territory and stuff. Yeah, it's faction PvP. Ahead of its, yeah, battle royale, I guess would be a better term for it. Yeah. It was faction PvP. I miss faction PvPs. Those are fun. Like, I like the faction PvP in Final Fantasy XIV too. I enjoyed those. Like, once it becomes like small enough groups where people can remember other people by like their name and call them out for not doing anything, then I start like not wanting to play it. The art style is so familiar. It was really cute. More Imperium, never again. The style of Fantasy Earth 0 is really cute. Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is so nostalgic. Holy shit. Oops. This is Fantasy Earth 0. Oh yeah, it was a Square Enix game! I forgot that. I forgot about that. Holy shit, it's so old. It's like when some people were born. Man, I was like, I played it so long time ago. Holy. It's named like a Square Enix game. So true. I was like, Fantasy Earth 0. That sounds like an RPG. It definitely can't be that. But then I was like, no, wait, it was. It so was. Was that on the PC? Yes. Yes, it was. Man, what a throwback. I don't even remember what year I played it. I don't think it was 2005 though. I don't think I played it quite when 2005. I don't think I played it then. 2006. Okay, yeah. Damn, crazy. No, oh yeah. I was like, I don't think it was that long. It released in NA 2010. Yeah. It was released 2010 in NA, so that's when I played it, probably. Oh, there was like a major update. Dubbed Chronicles was released for the game, featuring some gameplay adjustment, added environments. Maybe I played 2012 around there. Yeah, I mean, still like over 10 years ago though. So I was just like, I don't fucking remember. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was over 10 years ago, but it wasn't 20 years ago. I was like, there's no way. It's like I'm pretty sure I played S4 League for earlier than Fantasy Earth Zero. X was a lot of was too fun. Damn, it was a really fun game. I think I had a lot of fun with it, but it did make me a little bit toxic. So I was like, okay, I need to detox after a while. But I had a lot of fun playing that game. Oh, Berserker on Terra Online. I played Dual Blades on Terra Online. God, I'm never gonna beat the Kirito allegations, will I? And then of course I played a Castanic because the ass was so good. The Castanics. I was like, oh my god, finally an MMO that does like objectification of both male, female and men. Female and males. They both are objectified in Terra Online. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Finally, one game wasn't afraid to do it. Has anyone ever tried Core Masters? Wait, hold on. Core Masters? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. That looks cute though. Wait, there's a cute looking one, and then there's like a more high-res Korean MMO looking one. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Wait, they're both the same logo. Okay, so they're the same game then. I got most of my PvP experience from Dark Age of Camelot back in the day. Oh, I never touched that one. Oh, it was a MOBA. You know what? I was a MOBA. You know what game I want to play again? It's not really a MOBA. It's more battle arena, battle royale. It's Eternal Return. That one was fun. And like I really like the character designs of Eternal Return. I remember playing David Bowie in High Up in Terra 7 times. Nice. Oh wait, can you? Is Eternal Return not a thing anymore? Hold on. It went away, came back, went away. Is it not? Is it no longer up?
An empty blueprint.
Stop. Oh my god. Don't want to play. Okay, it's still you can still play it. The return wasn't eternal. Hey, you can play it. You can play it. You can still play it. Yeah, the character designs though fucking peak. We're in the summer skin arc. Oh, those are cute. Wait, they're so cute. Wait, the Sun chunks on this guy looks kind of reminds me of like S4 League. Yeah, it's kind of dead in the West though. Yeah, it's kind of unknown, I think. Oops. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Doesn't this, for those that know S4 League, doesn't this kind of remind you of the like the trunks in S4 League? Like it has a vibe. But yeah, look how cute these are. So cute. You only saw one person streaming years ago? Damn! Well, that's crazy. Also this, why did I choose to play, draw a wheel? I don't know. You know what? the perspective is all wrong, but we're just gonna roll with it. Who's gonna look? Who's gonna call me out, being like, "Wow, Kokone, that wheel, the perspective is all wrong. Like, did you use an AI to draw this?" And I'll be like, "Well, no, I'm just stupid, okay? Look at the video. Look at this stream. Here is proof." I am. You're gonna roll with the wheel. Hey. Oh. Hey. If I used AI, the perspective would probably look better. Wait, Kokone, that wheel, the perspectives are wrong. Did you use that AI to draw? Hey, wrong perspective. Shut up. I mean, stop! Don't make it a copy pasta. It will give hamster too many fingers. True. Actually, because people said that too much, they trained the AI to be able to draw 5 fingers at all times, almost at all times. Can you believe the people pointed that out as like the catch-all for like discerning whether it's drawn by AI or not? That they were like, okay, you know what? We'll fix that. And then now people are like, oh my god, how do we figure it out now? But then it's still pretty easy. Also, I remembered the conversation that I wanted to tell chat because of AI. It was related. So you know how like there's like those ads on YouTube homepage that you can't like even if you have YouTube Premium you still get like like on the there'll be like a video that like the YouTube will just add like put into the front like sponsored or something, some shit. Yeah, and then one of them was, wait, hold on, I have the image. I sent it to John, Average Joe John, because they're an artist. And I had a ad for like, you've arrived at Tiffy, and then it's like the thumbnail is like, wait, hold on, I'll draw it out. So we don't want no AI slop on our screen. We just want real life brain slop. It's like interactive AI stories. Right? And then it's like there's this girl and she's like, wow, like, do you love me? And she's all like blushy, like looking, you know, give you the bubbly eyes. Yeah. So there's this girl, right? And then there's another girl. And she's over there going like, yeah, you know. There's this girl, and she's like, and so she's also blushing. So you're like, okay, they both like each other, right? But then it's just like, so this is her saying, "Do you love me?" Right? So then you know how like they have those like interactive ones where it has 2 options. So there's 2 options, and one of them is like, okay, get over myself. myself and kiss her, right? Oh, it did right, kiss her. So that, okay, but then the other one, you know what it says? It says, be honest and say no. So I'm like, wait, so you don't like her? Then what was this option for? Why are you blushing? What is this option? I was like, oh my god, the AI is brutal. This AI is smart. They let the AI rate the options. Exactly, they let the AI rate the options. I'm like, that's crazy. Be honest, no. It's like, what the fuck? The most rocks ass option. I was like, what? I was like, yes, it's my fault for expecting a little bit like a semblance of sense, but also it still took me by surprise. I was like, gasped. I was like, what the? Huh? You know, they're sending the same amount of mixed signals as the ex-boyfriend from that one Otome game. It's just like, we broke up. I don't like you anymore. But also, I thought I was gonna be the one that marries you. It's just like, what? Excuse me? Still makes more sense than those King's puzzle games. That's crazy. It's like, oh my god. Typical Mexican soap opera. You know, I've never actually watched a Mexican soap opera, but I'll take your word for it. Conflicting, intrusive thoughts. Gasps in Spanish. That's the only thing I know about Mexican soap operas too. Gasps in Spanish. Have you seen the ads for, I think called Choices or something? Wait, I think so. Which one? Wait, there's so many mobile games now that have like those type of option type ads. Which one? To be fair, I'd rather see those fun ones that advertising Google Chrome as eyebrows on Google Chrome. True. Choices, stories you play. Oh, I feel like I did. Oh my god, wait, okay. There's the Chinese like dynasty one of like, you know, make her your concubine or you know, that one. I know that there's like yeah, like one of those. Yeah, I guess the choices. Yes, the concubine one. Yeah, I love those. Yeah, it's just like, oh my god, she gave you a baby. She you know, birthed you a son. Make her a wife or your concubine. Yeah, it's like always marry her or kick her out. Or then it's just like, okay, would you rather be born as like a beautiful baby, right? Would you rather be born as like a beautiful baby or like a poor baby? And it's like, why would people pick the poor baby? Like, it's like all dirty and like, you know, rags and stuff, and then it's just like, this one's just like wrapped in silk and gold. And it's like, which one do you pick? And then the ad will always choose like the poor baby. and then you know, surprise, surprise, the outcome always bad. You get thrown in jail. Kokone would pick the poor baby for the cry. Would you rather be born a billionaire, nepo baby, or Quasimodo? Yeah, chat. Which one would you choose? Not much of a choice in it. Just like real life. Oh god. I'm like, what the fuck? And you know, the choices will play out because it's like sometimes I'll play like these like mobile games that like my manager would tell me about, and they're like those like puzzle slop games. And then in order to keep playing, you have to like watch the ads so that you know, for like 10 seconds, and I'm like, okay manager, I'll try it out. And then it's always those type of games where it's just like, who would you choose? Quasimodo against his screen sanctuary. I set up a macro to restart until I start as a nepo baby. Those ads are annoying. The principal ones are the worst to me because they purposely fail in the dumbest way possible to make you think I can do better than that. Yeah, it's that. Those are the type of games that my manager downloads. Okay, those are the type of games that my manager downloads, and I'm like, manager, please. I was like, which ad did you fall for this time? And then she's like, I stayed up until 4 AM playing this. I was like, manager! You know, kind of like Professor Hampter, very similar. This is sometimes you gotta play slop. I mean, true. Sometimes slop is fun. So I don't. I'm like, you know what, go for it. But also, don't stay up until 4 a.m. when you have work the next day, okay? Sometimes you crave the slop. Manager is dedicated, okay? Yeah, they're very dedicated to the slop grind. They're like, I hit level 100, and I was like, how long did you play? They're like, don't. Let's not talk about that. Relatable. I was like, manager. Late night slop is how I get through my day. Late night that for me is my umamusume, so it's not slop. I refuse to call it slop. Because umamusume is not slop. But yes, I play umamusume right before bed. The ad where she kicks. Oh, are you talking about like the one where? Wait, hold on. There's an ad where you kick the baby. I know about the ad where like, you know, like the girl is like riding on the back of the bicycle of like this guy, and then like they're getting chased by these baddies, and then the girl like goes into you know, she starts delivering, and the baby comes popping out and stuck with like the umbilical cord. They're like connected still with the umbilical cord, and she just like whacks the guy chasing with the baby, and then pulls the baby back with the umbilical cord, and then they get away. Are you talking about that one? You position the limbs, and then instead of catching the baby, she kicks it. What, like a baby fail? Yeah, like a baby fail. Wait, has no one? That's such a curse. You got okay. That's a lie. Other people must have seen it. It's so famous. Hello? Hold on. Okay. I gotta find this ad. You have to use a baby like a credit. Hold on. Okay. How do I search this chat? Ad where baby comes out on a bicycle. Okay, that did not give me my the results I want. Baby whip, yeah, baby whip bicycle ad. Mobile game. Weird mobile game ads. Okay, this is the similar style, but it's not the bicycle one. Hold on, chat. No, it exists. You found it? Oh my god, wait. Could you put it on the Coconut's channel, and I'll paste it into like the stream chat. Can I see? It's like those it's like the 3D style where, you know, like Gardenscape. It's that style. Gardenscape also became weird because like Gardenscape used to just be like a match 3 game, and like you know, renovate your garden and put furniture down. But then like they changed ad companies or something, and the ad company just started making their own game with the ads. It's crazy. It's Lily's Garden, isn't it? Wait, is it? There's Lily's Garden, and then there's still Gardenscape also goes crazy. Oh, it's a React video? Damn. Okay. Okay. Weird baby mobile game ad. Maybe this one will show up. God. No. I have to find it. Oh, I found it. Wait. I found it. Oh, I think it's a React one. Yeah. I see. I think I found the video that you found. And they don't even show that one. Oh, this is so sad. Yeah, it's where like the baby is like about to be eaten by a wolf. Oh, I found it. It's on Reddit. Wait, hello? Okay. Copy. There you go. Okay, not quite how I remembered it, but like, it's still just as bad. So yeah, you're welcome, chat. Not the full ad and edit the music. Oh, sorry, I can't. I didn't play it with like music, so sound. So I didn't know what the sound was like. I don't know what to say. Yep. Yep. Oh, thanks. What we do without you. That baby almost spawn killed. Yeah, the baby almost got spawn killed. Mm-hmm. From what's the subreddit? Shitty mobile game ads. Wait, I need to subscribe to this. Wait, the top post right now is so good. What? What am I looking? Okay, trigger warning. If you don't like seeing some gross stuff, like you know, bodily waste, don't click on that. But also, what? It's crazy. Yeah. You could have said the after before. Hey, I said it as I entered the thing. You could have pressed pause after I said that, okay? Yes, I said it exactly when I pasted that link. You had time. But you'll be getting a call from my therapist. I did warn people, okay? I did give a warning. Hello? I gave a warning. Stop. I think it'll be stop getting personal information from your goddess. I'm glad I stopped when I saw the cop jump right in. Yeah, am I allowed to bill you for the emotional pain and suffering? No, I will not take any responsibility for the emotional pain and suffering, especially when I gave a disclaimer. So I'm not at fault. Yeah. There's more. There's another one. There's so much. The most exciting games of 2025. Father and son forbidden love. Like what? Excuse me. Oh my god, I want to have a healthy baby. Touch the pregnant woman's body, tummy, or hit. It's just like, what? Excuse me. No one reads those disclaimers. Almost every ad on the sub. Wow, this is porn. You know, true. I don't see it. I don't. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm saying I see the other one of the crook where, you know, where there's like this mafia boss that, you know, was massaging this you know, elderly lady's leg, and then she slaps some money so that he'll bend over and grab those. So then she starts looking at his ass, the bubbly ass, and then the crook is like, aha, I see how it is, and goes out to get you know, startle some bees, and puts his you know, whole gat out for it to be stung by the bees. So that then he comes back to the granny being like, hey, get a load of this gat. And then she's like, oh my god! To the whole swollen ass. Yeah, as you do. Exactly. Let me see, you click the suspicious link in chat. Yeah. There's this expression is mine right now. It's crazy. There's so much. Oh my god. There's so much. That's crazy. This is a crazy subreddit. I don't know what I've just discovered, but it shouldn't be, this power shouldn't be given to me. Anyways, I should concentrate. Yeah, back to hampter. You did not. I just saw the cat pimple too. I was like, oh my, what? The cat pimple was insane. And yes, you heard that right, folks. There's a cat pimple in that subreddit. Oh man, it's like it reminds me of, like, you know, like those, like, the story, like, that they make like little movies out of. I know one of the coconuts like linked it in chat in the Discord at one point, but it's like ooh, look at, like, it's like a Wattpad story made into a movie, and there's like these actors that are, half of them are like real, like most of them are real bad, but then some of them are like, wow, they're acting their soul out for this part that's like probably like it's like C-rated at C. These are lower than C-rated movies, like. And I'm just like, man, it's so fascinating. I can't look away. Yeah, it feels like that. See movies, yeah. Oh no, I just found the Wolf Game ads. Whatever ad it is in C makes all of these have some crazy match. Yeah, I'm like, you know, who comes up with these? It's crazy. I'm like, give them, you know, give them a raise. They're capturing the attention real well. They must have like a degree in psychology. They know the human psyche. They're like, I know what you'll watch. I got your attention by the balls. I got up to the mafia beasting. Dies. Oh my god, there's even like AI meme creations, and then they're like, what the fuck is this supposed to even mean? And I'm like, yeah. There's so much. Oh, wait, no, I need to get back. I need to focus. Chat, this subreddit is too dangerous. I can't avert my eyes. It's like a train wreck. But are they making you want to play the game? No. But they'll get people like my manager. The top 6 post of all time is a banger. Oh god, I'll look at it after stream. I can't turn this Kokone's boutique into like a let's watch shitty mobile game ads instead. As much as I may want to do that right now, you know, no. We must keep the sanctity of Kokone's boutique. You can't? I mean, I could do whatever I want because I'm a goddess, but like, type view for your manager. I probably shouldn't do that for, you know, look at how much the manager is struggling, suffering, you know. Not with that attitude. They personify internet brain rot. True, and that's me. I am also a personification of internet brain rot. Kokone's boutique to midnight. Art shooting mobile game ads for 3 hours. Minimum was never 1 hour. No. See, that's the type of thing that wouldn't fly on YouTube. Like, you have to go to other streaming platforms in order to be able to pull that off. Or I just have like a like, you know, specific like 12-hour stream. From like, where I just go like, yeah, totally, definitely 100% Zatsu for all of it. React Kokone content would go hard. Wait, really? I don't, my reactions are kind of like tame though, I think. Aren't they? But I guess like, what kind of content would make me react would be, you know, quite, extreme, I suppose you could say. Actually, my roommate and I were talking about this and about like, we were eating and I was like, oh yeah, like I was talking to them about like my coworker who hunts, and then like all the food that they eat and how they prepare it, and like they were like, oh, Kokone, you should try this because it's really delicious, and it wasn't quite the normal type of food that people would eat. And then I was like talking about that, and then my roommate's like, and there goes my appetite, and I was like, oh, sorry. I was like, oh, sorry, I wasn't even thinking because I'm still hungry. And they're like, Kokone, please, we're eating. And I'm like, but it's food! But like, we're talking about food! And then they're like, Kokone, I think you've got, I was like, am I too thin? So they're like, yes. And I was like, huh, I see. I forgot why the conversation pivoted, but then like, we started talking about like thick skin, and I was like, yeah, I have thick skin, and then they're like, no, you have pretty thin skin. I was like, what? And then they're like, you get affected by 100%. No, sorry, I was reading the comments, and but they're like, you get pretty affected by like verbal criticism, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, true. So they're like, so you don't have thick skin, but then I was like, no, but like I don't get affected by like, you know, topics and stuff like that would disturb other people. And they're like, yeah, you got a thick skull. And I was like, wait, huh? And I was like, doesn't thick skull mean like you're kind of a dumbass? And they're like, what is that? I was like, wait, are you calling me a dumbass? And they're like, no, but see, thin skin. I was like, that's crazy. Short ass protagonist. No. So they were just like, no, I mean, you're desensitized. Yeah. Isn't thick skull like more like stubborn? You know, in Japanese it's a little bit like, yeah, like atama ga katai, which means your head is hard, is stubborn. Yeah. So what was that food? Oh, okay. They were talking about like, first of all, they were talking about brain. So I was talking about brain, and then they were talking about this like part that's only in like baby cows, and then like I was like, oh, never tried that for obvious reasons. But then they're like, oh yeah, like it's like a delicacy or something, and obviously because there's, you know, it doesn't exist in like adult cows, but it's a part that's like around the neck area, I think, just for baby cows. And I was like, huh, I don't particularly want to kill a baby cow just to eat that, you know. But the coworker apparently has you know, cut it out at one point in his very prolific hunting life. So I was just like, damn. And I was talking about that to my roommate. And my roommate was like, oh, there goes my appetite. Not the dead baby cows. And I was like, oh, sorry. Saying someone has a thick skull means they are slow to understand things. Right! I was like, it's not the same as being stubborn. But yeah. I heard some people some eat squirrel brains before. Yeah, like they personally recommended this specific pigeon's brain. They were like, that one was so good. And I was like, I have to look for a specific pigeon. They're like, yeah, it's like a bred pigeon just for like, you know, food. And I was just like, I think if I ever, you know, I think I'm okay. Yeah. If you have like farmers or hunters in your family, I don't think any of these would be like, you know, would disturb you. And then if you're me, I guess, I don't know, it would not disturb you. I feel like I watched enough like YouTubers who butcher like really weird animals, like uncommon animals, enough to not get as kind of like miffed or like, you know, I wouldn't say unbothered, but it's like the natural, you know, uncommon. Like what? Like a full-on ostrich is something that they you know like butchered on YouTube. They also did like these weird. I watched it specifically. Started watching that channel because they did like weird fish. They were almost like all fish for a while, and then they started switching over to like red meat as well. Yeah. So that's how I was like, oh wow, that's huge. Yeah, ostrich is so good. I tried ostrich. I heard ostrich is really good, according to that YouTuber. According to that YouTuber, apparently ostrich is really good. Yes. You've tried ostrich jerky before? Not worth it? Oh damn. Maybe it's not good as a jerky. I've seen ostrich as cooked, but not ostrich meat. I've heard ostrich egg is more watery, so it's not as good as like chicken egg. But the meat apparently, like if it's like barbecued, is really good. Allegedly. I have to say allegedly and stuff because it's not me that's eating them. I don't trust what YouTubers say either, so you know, allegedly, supposedly, it's really good as a steak. Okay, we have a first-hand account as well, so we'll put a little bit more credibility to their words. Do you think it really is, or is it just one of those things where that are so exotic you kind of have to appreciate, or it's a wasted effort? I think a little bit of both. Also because like that person went through the whole ass trouble of like getting it imported and then like butcher, like, you know, kind of like preparing it. It's like if it's, but then like they've been a YouTuber for long enough that they kind of went through like that, and then like it still wasn't good, and they've been honest about it. So I'm like, they're like, wow, that was such a waste. But they'll still try to eat it, but some of them, they're like, no, I think I'm literally gonna vomit, I cannot. And they'll try their best to eat as much as possible because they know how much, you know, how much goes into preparing food like that. So yeah, you could probably make any meat taste good with barbecue. Some apparently not. Especially like, okay, so like especially when the meat has a lot of the fat like marbled into it. If the fat, because the fat absorbs a lot of like, you know, the gamey taste, or like for fish it'll get a lot of the taste of like sewage if it's not in like the cleanest waters. Like those are some of the stuff that affects the taste of the meat. So if it's like, for example, bear meat, the fat and the meat is pretty separated, so you don't get as much of the gamey taste, allegedly. But when it comes to like other animals where it's a little bit more mixed in, it's hard to take that out. Obviously with enough like prep, I'm sure you could eventually get rid of all that scent and taste, but yeah, that's just more effort. If it absorbs taste, it'll absorb the sauce too, surely? So you're just gonna get like sewage sauce? I don't know if that'll taste good. Yeah. It's like, my sewage sauce. Delicious. Oops. Have you tried it though? I mean, that's why I said allegedly. That's why I said allegedly. I have tried like horse meat, which, you know, with a takafumasme, maybe not the best thing to say. But I have tried horse meat. I've tried let's see, some unusual things I've eaten. I've eaten like sea cucumber, which I've said many a times that tasted awful, like god awful. What other rare-ish meat have I tried? I don't know. I mean, like, sea cucumbers. The texture is not it for me. I can't do it, man. The texture is just, it's kind of like this weird, crunchy, gooey, chewy. Well, it wasn't really gooey. It was like chewy and crunchy, and it's just like not in a good sort of way, crunchy either. Sewage sauce sounds like slang for something else. Oh my god. Sewage sauce is wild. My dad used to buy it, and it was the only one that would. He was the only one that would eat it. Yeah, I'm like, that's a very acquired taste. I don't know. It's apparently amazing for like I forgot who. Like, there was like this Asian lady that said it. They're like, oh my god, but it's so good for like girls. Like it's essentially like. Apparently like pregnant ladies have to take like these like supplements to like make sure the baby comes out healthy, and they're like, if you ever get pregnant, you have to eat sea cucumbers. It's like nature's like pregnant woman's supplement pills. And I was just like, what the? They're like, so you have to you should start liking it. I was like, but it tastes like shit. Yeah, but apparently it has like all the nutrients that like you would find in like a supplement pill for like a pregnant lady. Yeah, but what if it just takes? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, but if there's pills, I'd rather take the pills instead of the sea cucumber. If I ever get pregnant, I'd rather take the pills then. Sounds like a mobile ad. Oh my god, not the mobile ad. Yeah, so I was just like, that's crazy. Woohoo! We, you know, this took a lot longer than I thought it would. Maybe because we got quite distracted by blueprints, puzzles, and mobile ads. But you know, we eventually got there. Yeah, I had 1 or 2 diversions in there, just a few. Yeah, let's make this obviously blood because it's me. Yeah, there we go. I asked my mom if she would rather have eaten sea cucumbers or take supplements when she was pregnant. I get the feeling she'll pick supplements. Yeah, I think she'll pick supplements too. We're having too much fun. God, the ads were so funny. Okay, we got hampter. Oh, you know what we should add? Hold on, I know they like monochrome, but on here we'll just add the V&U logo. There we go. Maybe the beanie should have it too. Like just on here. Honestly, this beanie was slap. I think the beanie would be so cute. Simple, subtle, but effective. There is not enough pixels in here to fit the star. This name is available. Thank you so much for the sopa. Sea cucumber is what I call it after I use some cucumber. What the? No! What do you mean? How, use it how? I don't want to know. Actually, don't answer that. But anyway, thank you so much for the sopa. Now make the merge, please. The hamster is going to see through time if he eats that whole bean. What did they mean by this? I don't think we should ask, chat. I don't think that's something you should be asking. Don't do it. Also, I should make this wheel red, because you know that's their favorite grading color. There we go. Get him! Yeah, get him, chat. Arrest that man. I see cucumber. But I'm a curious soul and imagine consuming 10% of your body weight in coffee. Honestly, me. Sometimes I feel like that's what I do. I must know. You know, I guess you better give the masses what they want. They want to know. I was gonna draw like a kitchen conversion too. But we somehow we spent 2 hours just drawing this little guy. How is that even possible? I'm impressed. We managed to drag out this little hamster drawing into 2 hours of content. Amazing. I was like, man, we'll be done in like 20 minutes or something. Little did I know. Don't underestimate the little ones. So with enough distractions, anything is possible. True. You're a content machine. Honestly, mobile ads are content machines. All right. So the one that the one that I was thinking about drawing is, wait, let me get a slightly better brush for just sketching. We want a little, you know, unisex. And then they're probably still holding coffee, but like it's just shaking. The coffee's shaking with how much caffeine they have in their system. I feel like they'll be shrimping a little bit too. I feel like they'll also be shrimping just a little bit. And just a hunch. And blood type is caffeine. Exactly. And then, of course, they have papers. Thank you for reminding us. Yeah, is your back straight? Straighten up your backs, okay? Good posture, everyone. I'm Junior. Thank you so much for 18 months of membership to Lovely Coconut. Thanks for at least 18 months of fun chill streams. Thank you. Yay! Fun chill streams. Yay! Thank you for your support. The shrimp is real. My back is never straight. No, wait, have you guys seen? There was like a video, like a shorts video of like this girl. She's like stripped over, right? And she's like dragging a body. It's like this guy, right? And it's like POV. your Pilates teacher finds you discovered you just murdered someone, and they're just like dot dot dot, and then like the Pilates teacher in the next screen, they're like dot dot dot, and then they're like back shrimping like this, no no no, and then she just does like the biggest like butt like butt strut ever, and it's like this is your posture that you're supposed to be doing, okay? Like so then this girl, she's just like, oh okay, yeah okay, let me just stick my gat out and then keep dragging this dead body. I was just like, wow. Remember chat, even if you're dragging a dead body, always keep your back straight, always have good posture. So then, for hampter, I think we'll make it very, you know, nice and baggy with a little bit of like a tank top, not tank top, turtleneck. That's what I wanted to say. Much more efficient, better for our health that way. Exactly. You know, get that support. Thanks for the reminders. When you're robbing the bank, always remember, lift with your legs, not your back. Yes, never lift with your back, okay? Lift with your legs. Skinny boy. No, skinny. Yeah, skinny, I guess. Hampter. You know, would hampter be a little bit of a fluffy boy? Like, we'll make it a little ambiguous, you know, with a oversized hoodie. You never know. You never know what's packing under there. And then oversized hoodie. You could barely see their fingers. Packing air. Yeah, I might be packing air. But you never know. You know, who knows? Oops. Let me move this a little sideways. There we go. And then we'll get the same hoodie. I mean, not hoodie. Oh my god, beanie. What do they call it in oh yeah, the other name for it is toque. A toque. Was it toque? Yeah. Hoodie can make dating in real life a gotcha. No, I don't think so. Hoodies, they still show form underneath. A toque? Yeah, and that's what a beanie is called in certain areas of Canada. No, she died. Well, I don't know. The meme died. No one says that anymore. Actually, is she still doing stuff? I think she is. Took is a very Canada way to say that. Yeah, I was like, it's a very Canada way of saying that. But like, I don't hear it in every part of Canada, I feel like. Are there places in Canada that they don't call it? I don't know, actually. Is there? Maybe it's just people. Maybe it's just I talk to a lot of people that are like not natural Canadians. Oh, she did put coin. Sasuka. I bet she wanted to do a rug pull. Use the fame for a rug pull and get out, go into obscurity. You only know of Toque because of RimWorld? Wait, they call it a Toque in RimWorld? Was RimWorld made by Canadians? Please don't coconut coin rug pull before you leave. No. Oh, that's exactly. Oh, I was just joking. She actually tried. Oh, oops. Well. She actually did disappear. I was just joking. Why do you have to be so predictable? That's crazy. Who would have guessed? Hopefully not many people got, you know, scammed by that once again after the nth time that's happened. Okay, Siffy, good night. Can't wait to see how it ends in the VOD. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. You would have guessed, I guess so. It's like many. It's like how many times is this? You know, how many people did this after the first one, the first successful one? You know, every person and their mother is trying to scam you with Bitcoin. Takes a scammer to know a scammer. Are you accusing me? Hey, I just do my due diligence of knowing cybersecurity, okay? Remote creators actually got called out as Canadian specifically for the Duke. Oh, so they are Canadian. Yeah, I was like, who else says Dukes? There's only so many rugs that can be pulled. You would think that, but apparently just they just keep on coming. I feel like this type of outfit calls for, like, you know, those like American All-Stars Converses that are like super flat. But we'll just put a V&U logo here. Yeah. Vans. Oh yeah, Vans works too. Oh, I don't draw this type of shoe too often, so I'm like, how do I draw this properly? You know what? It works. And then we'll give them some distressed jeans, like the distressed mind. The Con V&U universe shoes. Oh shit, it's the Con V&U universe. It sounds like we're trying to con you guys. No, don't call it that. I'm a scam. You are. What do you mean we're not a scam? What do you mean you aren't? Of course not. Hello? But since when did we scam people? That's crazy talk. The way our shame is scam us, we trusted the bridges you sell. Oh yeah, I have a bridge to sell you, all of you. You know, just. Actually, I have a plot of land in Ireland that I could sell you to. Was it Ireland? Then you could actually buy like plots of land in like, I forgot what country. I feel like it was Ireland. Scotland? It was Scotland. Oh my god. Did any of you fall for it? Did any of you buy a piece of land in Scotland? You want some established titles? Yeah. Do you want to become the, you know, some No nobility. I'll take your entire stock. It's like Scotland was yeah. There was titles and then there was land, pieces of the land. I can't remember if they were like they were the same. I didn't need to invest in Kawa though. It's still waiting on anniversary. No, I think they just recently started like shipping. So I do apologize for the delay. It do be the US shipping situation do be not great at the moment. It's like people who ordered stuff beforehand, like before all the changes got fucked too. Cause like there was this one, like I was watching this one content creator for like nail stuff, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I like ordered this like before the whole thing, and like shipping this product was like $100, and then shipping was like $30. But then like with all the stuff, tariffs and stuff, it was like an additional $100 just to like get their package, and I was just like, oof." They're like, "I could have just gotten 2 of these." And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, it was still expensive with like $30 shipping, and then they got like slapped with that $100 after the fact because it got stuck in like shipping for that long. That's crazy. I'll be so scared to purchase anything from like overseas. I mean, I guess that's the point. But also, I understand the nobility title was ultimately a novelty, and the idea is that you were paying to protect portions of land for conservation, but did that company actually protect any land? You know, I have no idea. I don't know if there was any legitimacy to that company. Can you reject it and just abandon it? I don't know. No, they did not. Oh, rip. That's so sad. Still, you get all the off-guy stuff before the end. I should. Well, I don't know if it's like, I don't know what the timing will be for that. I hope, but if I get it after, I will ask staff to like post like a video message. I'll record a video message and I'll ask staff to like post it or something, so that way you could all still see my reactions and stuff. And like me being able to say thank you directly, well, not super indirectly, but you know what I mean. But there are ways to get around like at least giving my thanks. It just won't be in a stream, unfortunately. Yeah. But I'll still have. I was gonna eat half the cookie that I ate. I still have access to like staff in terms of like communications, so, and then I'm still gonna be an affiliate, so Is she still working on the same cookie? Yes. It's a 2-bite cookie, okay? It's too big for one mouthful. Valeria, thank you so much for the 33 months of membership to Pina Cocoladas. Thank you. Really glad I got to catch some of your stream tonight. As always, thanks for all the entertainment last night. Good night, Valeria. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you so much for being able to, you know, catch the live. Thank you. Is it the celebration cookies? Yes. It's the cookies that come in this orange package. No, it's more bright. And then the biscuit is like, and there's like a big hunk of milk chocolate on top. I think it's kind of like this. The package is like upside down right now, so I can't see the front, but it's like this. It's like 2 weeks old by now. Yeah, but like, you know, it's sealed. Do you leave a chocolate, like do Do you leave a chocolate wrapped in like this kind of wrapper, and after a week you're like, oh, it's too old, I can't eat it, and throw it away? I think not. You'll still eat it, right? So is it a cookie or a biscuit? I guess they call it a cookie, butter cookie, but then in French it's a biscuit. So take your pick. It says it has both cookie and biscuit on this package, so take your pick. I'm rich, so I wouldn't eat it past the first day for real. That's crazy. If it's sealed, it should be good, right? It's sealed. Chocolate doesn't last 2 weeks in my apartment. I eat open chocolate even after a week. See? As long as things are sealed, they are good for a long time. The chocolate is not surviving that long. Okay, so perhaps for some people, the chocolate wouldn't survive like not being eaten for that long. But like if let's say it did. Let's say you had a mountain load and you were going through that mountain and it took like a week. You still eat it. For me, chocolate, like cookies or like chocolate lasts a pretty long time because I have to be in the mood. If I'm not in the mood, I don't eat it. Biscuit for the cookie doesn't have the same ring into it. That's true. Biscuit for the biscuit versus biscuit for the cookie. Yeah, not the same. Oh, look at the soda size and the bags that they've got just from managing AAA club. From grading their scores, being like, how the fuck did they get this kind of answer? That's crazy. Oh yeah, we should give them the glass. There we go. Modern Dark Souls character. Yeah, such a mood. If I had no self-control, I'd finish an entire Terry's chocolate orange in a day. Isn't an orange isn't a single serving? Wait, am I thinking of the right one? The one that's like an actual like orange shape, right? Like the full one. That's not single serving, okay? That's a lot of chocolate. That's a lot of chocolate. You smash? Are you supposed to smash those? I actually don't like those chocolates. It's not. No. Orange chocolate sounds tasty. Oh my god. If I ever get one, I'll give it all to the coconuts. You know, give it to people who would enjoy them. Safe check, snack timer, hydrate, suggestion, ETA, 35 minutes to midnight. Thank you! I save. Oh, right, I need to name it. Not to say I didn't save it a single time till now, which is totally what happened, but don't worry about it. Boutique. Hampter. There we go! Maybe import V&U the basketball? No! I can't risk it. She gave it a real name. Look, for the boutique files, I actually do name them, okay? I actually do name them because then it keeps them all in one area and I don't have to search for them. I always name it boutique underscore something, the name of the person. Baby, thank you so much for the cup tags. Thank you. Wait, I just realized this package comes with 2 cookies and I don't feel like eating the other cookie. Maybe I'll give it to like my roommate. Just like randomly go like, roommate, and they're like, it's like 12 a.m. It's like, do you want a cookie? Gentlemen, thank you so much for the cup tags. Thank you. Zelda, thank you so much for the cup tags. Thank you. 1 serving cup tags. I wish this was 1 serving. It's like 2. I'm just trying to for eternity. Let us fight for the cookie. All right, chat. I'm thinking of a. Wait, no, hold on. I'm thinking of a number 1 through 100. Go, and whoever's the closest will get the cookie. Battle Royale. Let's go. If you double up with another person, you have to guess the second one. You have to guess another one. Oh, I see a close one. Inclusive or exclusive? What does that even mean? Is the number M? Oh, like for inclusive. I said 1 through 100, okay? Yeah, including. All right, we're gonna stop in 3, 2, 1, 0. Congratulations! No one actually got the exact number. It was 54. So TCG Claire, you get the cookie. You were the closest with 55. Woo! Yo. Congratulations for getting this this cookie. Yes. Congrats. But why 54? Because it was the first number I saw on my screen. There's multiple numbers that I see on my screen, and 54 was the first one I saw. So I was like, you know what? Yes, we'll go with that one. There's no actual special meaning to it. This should have been me. Now we have the TCG cleric almost on the button. I shared the cookie with the other coconuts. Oh, look at that. It's so nice. You guys should all say thank you. The cookie is being shared. Hey TCG, can you help me with this? Can you poke your finger inside this gun muscle? I think I dropped something. Wow. Hey. Be nice. They're sharing, okay? The sharing is caring. Yeah. Thanks, TCG. Thanks, bro. Hey, TCG, Clay, can you smell this handkerchief for me? Does it smell like chloroform? Wow. That's crazy. Apparently, chloroform doesn't actually make people pass out, like how it shows in like every like drama and like anime or like movie. Like apparently that's not how it takes a really long time or like a really large amount or something. I forgot what it was, but like it doesn't actually quite work that way. And I was just like, yo, are you saying the movies lied to me? It will, but it will take forever, right? Like it takes forever or something. It will take like a really long time. Yeah, movie magic. but movie magic is more exciting. Of course you know that. What do you mean, of course I know that? Movies always lie. The things coconuts will do for a cookie. You say that as if like, of course Kokone would like know about this. Like, what do you mean, of course? It was just a random thing that I ran across, okay? It's not like I was specifically looking up this information. Did Kokone try it out before? No. I was just like listening to some documentaries and they talked about it. You know, just on the fly. So I was like, huh. Are you telling me every form of media lied to me about that? That's crazy. Literally every single form of media never even bothered to be like, actually, in real life, this wouldn't work. None of them. They just took it as if it was like you know, truth, like gospel. They were just like, yes, this is exactly how chloroform works. I was just like, I would have expected at least one person to be like, actually, in like a media format. You're trying to no. I assume you had the first-hand experience on how slow it worked. What do you mean? They always talk about it, John Wick and the gun realism and whatnot. Suddenly I keep seeing videos talking how as the series progresses, it just gets more and more nonsensical. Yeah, John Wick is just pure nonsense. Especially like after the first, like even in the first movie too, yes, but like especially after the first movie, they just got like they just ran with it. You totally be someone who watched an hour and 43-minute documentary on history of chloroform. If you could find a documentary on that, yes, I would watch it. Sure. Everything but stream chat lies to you, Kokone. So it would be messy and noisy. Yeah, chloroform would be messy and noisy, which not what you want in a kidnapping, I guess. Not that you should be kidnapping people, by the way. But yeah, I mean, you know, even though I said all that, like, when is this topic ever? If anything, it'll save your ass, because like if someone like puts a handkerchief over your nose, if you're about to get you know, kidnapped, don't worry, you won't get knocked out immediately. You could struggle. You could punch them in, like you could elbow them in the gut. You know, and then kick them in the balls, and then run. I learned kidnapping from you, though. What? No, I'm saying you could protect yourself from being kidnapped. Okay. It's like I'd thank them for trying to wipe my nose from snot. But if they kick you in the balls, then kidnap you? Oh, okay, well, then maybe you should listen to one of those like YouTubers who like live out in the wild and do like ball like sunning, or what do they call it? Yeah, ball sunning, and then slapping the balls to like train it. Yeah, maybe you should do that whole routine. Oh, finally, I'm wanted by someone. Stop. Thank you for teaching the valuable life lessons, nice skills. But what? Yeah, like, there's like I never watched this YouTuber. It came up as like a thing for a different video about red light therapy. Oh, okay. And I was just like, oh, there's this chemist who there's this person who I like watching, because she breaks down a lot of things as in chemist terms, right? And they were talking about red light therapy. And then they were like, okay, so like, yeah, red light therapy kind of sounds like a scam, because it kind of sounds like a little cult-like, because the first video she like brings up as like in relation to the red light therapy is this guy who does ball sunning, which is like exposing his balls to the sun to make it like, I don't know, to kill the bacteria or something. And I was just like, oh. And then like the video continues on to him like slapping his balls to like, I don't know, train it or whatnot. He's like, just do some morning sun like ball slapping. It's like, what the fuck? And apparently he's one of the guys endorsing red light therapy, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't buy it either. I'm amazed at how I'm doing something on another screen and then you just go on a tangent and totally capture me that I can't look away. It's enchanted. Hey, well, I'm not drawing the ball slapping or like the ball sunning, okay? If you want me to, what it looked like was this guy just like, he was, this was his leg, and he was just like spreading them. And then there's the sun. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's sunning their asshole and their balls, but you know, there are the people who expose their butthole to the sun. Like, that is their choice. The Jacko pose. Yeah. There's like a group of people online who think that like the sun is like the solution to everything, and like they're calling like sunscreen like absolutely like big pharma conspiracy, and that they should just be sunning every day, sunning their asshole, making, you know, getting all that vitamin like nutrients or whatnot. And I'm like, and then everyone's just like, okay, I guess have fun with like skin cancer. What? Yeah, literal praising the sun movement going on, and I'm just like, that's crazy. Please put on sunscreen. Like, it's called perennium sunning. Why do you know this? Are you taking part in perennium sunning? Oh my god, people are weird. Truly, you humans are so weird. So that's what the D in vitamin D stands for. I just searched it up for the stream. Oh, who else is talking about this? Who else are you watching that's talking about anus sunning? Actually, it's probably just me. Thank you for your sacrifice. So apparently, sunning your butthole, perennium. Wait, where'd you go? Yes, perennium sunning. God forbid people have hobbies. Yeah, they do. Their hobby is to expose their butt to the sun. That's their hobby. You've heard it from a podcast before. Perennium. Yeah. Who else are you talking to? I know sunning is crazy. I want to know who is standing there perennium one day and realized, wait a minute, I could sell this. Yeah, it's like the people who did the whole, you know, the whole free bleeding movement. And I'm just like, what? Or like the free birthing movement too. There's a lot of these. The internet was you know, it sure is a place. No one. Okay, so like these two are different, but they're pretty closely related. Yeah, people come up with the wildest shit for like the health movements, right? Yeah, our ancestors used to do this the whole time. You know what the average life expectancy used to be? No, don't worry about the average life expectancy. If it's been something that my ancestors used to do, obviously it's gospel. Obviously it's the right thing to do. You know, this is what nature intended. And it's like, well, yeah, nature intended for epidemics too, but I don't want to die, okay? Anyways, so sometimes you needed to find someone to charge your crystals. Yeah, there's, you know, doing what they think worked. It's like, you know, you see these and then you go like, okay, yeah, I see why people thought radium was healthy, you know. I see why they took radium supplements in the past, you know. That shit checks out. Like, seeing, you know, some people are like, I can't believe people were that stupid in the past. I'm like, do you see people now? Do you see the shit people do now? Are you sure? Are you sure you can't see? You know, it's not that big of a step. It's not that big of a jump from what's happening nowadays to what used to happen in the past. Just saying. There's you could definitely tell where we came, like where you humans came from. Yeah, nature also intended us to get mauled by lions and dysentery. What's your point? Exactly. Like, we were supposed to be in the Fuji. We took ourselves out. You want to go back? I mean, sure. I guess you could have your morning stroll to work by like escaping from a lion from like with your whole life on the line. I mean, that's a good morning exercise, I guess, if that's what you want before work. But you know, I'd prefer not. Take radium with your friends, and your friends will say you look positively glowing. Yeah, I mean, they were. The radium girls were positively glowing, and they went to dance clubs with it, and they were like, "Wow, we're so pretty." And you know, yeah, back then I could see why they were like, wow, we're so cool, we're glowing, like, you know, that's magical, without knowing all the things that come with it. To be fair, plastic cups are the new lead paint chips. I don't plastic cups. I don't use plastic cups anymore, actually. Now that I think about it. It wasn't like a excuse me, sorry. It wasn't like a purposeful choice, but I just realized none of the cups I use are plastic. They're like ceramic and like this thermos thing. There was also radium toothpaste. Germany actually stockpiled it before the war. Oh my god. Yeah, there was radium like everything. Like radium tonics, radium like makeup, like radium yeah, toothpaste. There was like radium was in everything. It's kind of like how mercury was thought to be like the life elixir too, so like everyone was like ingesting mercury. And to be fair, like liquid mercury, you could take that for a while without like immediately dying, I believe, because like the mercury in like liquid form doesn't really mix with other stuff, so you could usually, it's still bad, still very, very bad, but you wouldn't die super quickly. So people kept taking it, so you could live like more than one ingestion. Freddie Mercury got his name. You know, wouldn't that be wait, I was like, is that what he based his name off of? Or is it not the planet Mercury? I don't know, actually. Oh, yeah, Mad Hatter got his name from Mercury too. Actually, did you know, if you have like an old like silver tooth like crown, you have mercury in your mouth? Did you know that you could possibly have mercury in your mouth if you have like a old like silver tooth crown? Good old mercury poisoning. What if we microdose in uranium and it's calorie dense so we won't need to eat? That's crazy. There was a dude who died from melting down old dental implants. There was multiple dudes who died, or like there was multiple instances of that. Yes, but but definitely one instance of a guy dying. But so there's two instances, or there was several, but like I know of two. One passed away. You know, melting old dental implants, like all the silver ones, and the gold ones. Gold, it was okay. Silver though, it's mixed with mercury, so all the fumes, because like silver, like mercury melts faster than silver. So by the time the silver melts, the mercury is like basically gas, and so mercury is in the air. And the guy who died, well, the mercury stayed within his apartment, but like the other guy actually mercury poisoned like his whole apartment complex. It was crazy. Reminds me of the Futurama when they learned that the slum drink comes from the butt of an alien. So what? Honey comes from the blood of the bees, milk comes from the blood of the cows, and you know toothpaste. From whose butt does that come out from? You don't want to know. Apparently leech is good for gals and still drink some acid buildup that causes pain from the condition. Oh yeah, leech. Oh yeah, leech treatment is actually useful for some stuff, but not everything. Not everything. Bloodletting, you know, the cult that went behind bloodletting, not quite as sound as like, you know, the initial use for leeches, or like the actual proper use for leeches. Yeah, it's just not the cure-all. Okay, but they also used to rub dead sparrows on people for gout. They used to do a lot of things for, you know. Oh, actually, on Twitter, someone was talking about like how someone has gout on their pee-pee, and I was just like, you know, I'm gonna just close that tab and not forget that I've read that for a while, and then I just remembered about it. Thanks chat. Thanks chat for talking about gout. It's all your fault, by the way. Oh lord. Yeah. I was like, oh lordy, that's hell no, that's crazy. That's oof. Accept responsibility. Just how? I don't know. I don't want to know. How do you get gout there? I thought it was a buildup from stuff in joints. We're taking you down with us. Like, yeah, I don't know. Cause like, you know, I thought, oh, okay. The only person I know who had gout was because they ate too much meat and not enough of other stuff. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I felt bad because it's obviously super painful, but I was just like, how do you eat so much meat that you develop gout? I was like, how much meat do you have to eat? How will we be able to gout this man? Yeah, crazy. Well, that was this was a wild Kokone's boutique, wasn't it? You know, finishing off with a bang, I guess. Yeah, maybe processed meat, maybe. Don't do that to your food to get gout there. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what happens if you don't eat your veggies, chat. Eat your veggies, okay? They're delicious. You just have to know how to prepare them properly. Like for every veggie, there's a multitude of delicious ways to eat them. You just have to explore that. Just, you know, if you don't like veggies, maybe just don't eat them like completely raw every single time. I love veggies. Thanks. Veggies like apples? As in you eat vegetable as if they're like apples, or like you're saying an apple is a veggie? Which, remember when like US just tried to like make pizza a vegetable? That was a wild time. Don't get gout or scurvy. Have a balanced diet. Yeah. Coconuts do not go clear. Oh, are you? You googled penile gout to see if it was real. Oh my god. F in chat for our brave warrior that definitely died. You can't be doing this. You can't be googling shit I say, chat. Not without mental prep. Fighting the good fight. We should all know better. Oh no. I'm so sorry. But also, I will not take responsibility. I do so other coconuts don't have to. Oh, our brave warrior. Oh my god. God's truest warrior. It was the coconuts all along. True, because I am a god, so you all are God's bravest warriors. God. Wow. I did not think people would I did not think anyone would, you know, Google that. So maybe I should be a little bit more careful of my words. Potentially. So brave. Oh, wowie. Yeah, that even I didn't Google it. I just saw it on a Twitter post. Not careful. but brown is the internet. But it is the internet. People will Google anything, and I mean anything. I mean, okay, but like, if I'm being honest, I would prefer people like Googling stuff to fact check than like believing something straight up. You know, like all the time. Like I think being able to Google things is a skill that not everyone has these days. Like. It's not a skill that people just naturally have at this point anymore. They're like, Grok, is this true? Like that's their Google at this point, and then they believe whatever AI says, and then it's just like, well, AI ain't gonna say shit. They just, you know, this name is available. Thank you so much for the men in chat warning. Do this at your own risk. Google fire disease and go to images. Stop it! Don't do that. Whatever they said, just don't do it, okay? Agreed, it is a lost art. Yeah, I think it's a lost art. Gronk is this truest bastard. Exactly! It's like people want the more, you know, immediate results instead of being like, okay, well, the immediate result may not be the most accurate thing in existence, so maybe I should double check. No, double checking also ain't a thing anymore. This is true. Kokone, stop! No! I don't want to become AI! Don't do it. Wait, hold on. I just realized something. Are we finishing the Gijinka, like, hampter faster than we finished the actual, like, micro hampter? This guy. Because I'm like, well, the line's already done. I just have to color it. Wow. Why did I take so long on that? The original hampter. That's a... You know what? I won't ask questions. The true form is more important. True. Chigao really gets you going. Did you know they made an island completely out of pens? Their tourism website is pen. Damn. That's crazy. Haven't heard that one in a while. It's like, yeah, you should totally look up, you know, Pen Island. Yeah, it's a tourism. Gotta respect the classics. It's an oldie but a goodie. Oops. Oh, where's my... Hello? Oh my god, where's my... Why is my... There we go. I was like, why is my wand not showing up? Ready? Is it this? Yes, okay. I got it! There we go. Oh, this is me. I'm a little burpy. Did you know there's a forum of experts to exchange tips about various things? It's called Experts Exchange. Can I read all of your streams into LLM so I can interact with you when you're good? Oh my god. Don't turn me into an AI now. There's a pig that the owner names a Crispy Pig. That's such a good name for a pig. Honestly, that is the best name for a pig if I've ever heard one. Diajo, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. You're already sourcing images for formerly Sonic. Oh my god, no, I am Grok. I'm Grok for Sonic. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I have to tell him. Fucking Google. If Tabby started a nursery, would it be called the Mole Station Nursery? Maybe? Maybe? No? Mole... Wait, in my last D&D campaign, my horse's name was Emergency Rations. No! Wait, isn't that what, was it in The Witcher? Wasn't that also... Wait, no. His name was, Roach? But didn't they also call him Emergency Rations? Emergency Food? Am I thinking of something else? Maybe it's a different one. I was like, I know its name was Roach, but I feel like someone in the Witcher universe also called the horse their emergency food, but I could be wrong. Oh, I'm gonna sleep. It wasn't even the same horse, he just called all horses he rode the same thing. That's crazy. I never played The Witcher, or read it. I actually want to read it at some point, but I need to get to that point. I want to read it at some point. I just haven't gotten to that point yet. But I do want to read it. I don't think it's the type of game that I would play. Which is pretty common. Like, even if I think the story is interesting, but like if the gameplay isn't quite what I want, I don't play it. I just watch someone play it. So maybe I'll also watch someone play the Witcher game instead, because that's what I'm doing with Silent Hill F. I looked at it and I was like, the gameplay just ain't it for me in terms of like me wanting to play it. So I actually just like decided to watch someone play it instead. I do apologize because I was like pretty excited for it, but then I was just like, I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know if the gameplay is quite my thing. So yeah, it's like, yeah, me with all the games you play. Really? That's funny. Yeah, that's what I would have done it with as well. Also, oh yeah, also it's very expensive, but like also I'm just like I don't know, the amount of like fighting. Like, you can avoid them, but like compared to like the previous Silent Hills, it felt very centered around fighting much more, you know? So I was just like, Who would watch someone play games in this crowd? Yeah, I don't know, man. That's crazy. I don't think any of you watch other you know, gamers or like streamers play games. That would be too weird, right? But I am enjoying the story so far. Like, it's very Ryukishi. It feels very Ryukishi, the story. In all the good ways and all the weird ways. To be fair, you do sell a lot of games. Do I? I should be getting commission. Damn. My streamer said don't. Oh, too bad then, cause I've been finishing my games. Ha ha ha. So, you know, maybe, you know, that's unfortunate, cause I have been starting to finish my games, and guess you won't be watching me anymore. To be fair, you do, wait, oh, you don't watch Kokone either? You just mute? Damn, that's crazy. That's, you know, I appreciate the effort. That's way more effort than I would use. Yes, I have bought several games because of your stream. Let's go! Damn, I can't believe she's gonna 1cc. Okay, I don't know about Yurikago. That's a whole different story, okay? That's a whole different story. I believe. Oh man, you know, I actually was looking at my Steam account and I was like, oh man, I bought Mushihime-sama, but I never got to play it. I never got to schedule it on stream. I'm so sad. I also didn't have time to schedule Crash Bandicoot. Maybe I'll do it. I'll play one game, but like I won't be able to finish it, obviously. But I was just like, oh, my childhood. I want to play, and then get my ass whooped. Cause I'm pretty sure my reflexes aren't what they used to be, so I'll probably suck at Crash Bandicoot. You can still do a quick stream. Yeah, I'll try my best. You know, in the hamster version, I drew the sweater as like the hoodie as like black, but I think for this version, I might keep it white. Yeah, it'll be cute. Wait, gray. No, too dark. This gray, yes. Everyone knows me. You turn at 10,000 your reflexes get totally shot. I know, it's so bad. Give me back my reflexes. What happened? It just came all of a sudden. Your sketch looks so good. Oh, thank you. Oh, I was just like, man, I feel, you know, like, sometimes they'll in like science like what are they called? Science museums or something. They'll have like a simulation where you can see what the reflexes of like what reflexes will be like after when you get older and older. And like, this feels unreal. But then now I'm like, maybe, you know, I could see myself turning into that. I can see myself getting to that point eventually. Yeah, my reflexes definitely are not as quick as they used to be. Damn, that's crazy. Don't we all? Uh-huh. I was like, oof. Honestly, as someone who plays a lot of these type of games, reflexes really don't matter. Most of the time, it's all about knowledge check and decision making. Yeah, but like, how fast can you decision make? That's reflex, ain't it? And because of the fact that I will age horribly, yeah, that's me. Although it is like, it does come to a lot of like muscle memory too. So with certain types of games. It becomes muscle memory. Yeah, that's why esports, you retire at like 30. Or like real, like, you know, physical sports, you retire like around 40. Esports too. It's just like most people retire pretty early. Faker will be 70 and still be the GOAT. Faker isn't real. Don't say that, or you'll get people like Mita who starts shipping themselves with Faker, and then I'm like, girl, he's a real person. Stop it. She's like, if he's real, why is he named Faker then? I'm like, let a girl dream. I want her to dream achievable dreams, okay? When I saw the Faker shrine that Mita made, I was like, do you even watch Faker? Mita times Faker, my OTP. I was like, do you even play League? She played Dota. That I was like, why aren't you? Well, does Dota really have like a fake? Dota doesn't have a faker type like personality. Like, there's no one singular person who's like legendary in Dota comparatively to like faker for a league that I know of. Like, there is obviously like legendary players, but to the extent of faker, I don't know any. Like, yeah, like Dendi is a maybe. Faker Mita slash faker times faker is my ship. Please don't steal. Stop, Go Haku, get out. don't ship that. Like, yeah, I was like, Dendi was like true in the very beginning, but then like, do current like Dota players know Dendi? Like the younger ones? I don't know. Do they? Purge? Maybe. Yeah, Purge me. Faker has been around for a decade. Has Dendi? Dendi has been gone for a decade. Dendi has been gone for like a decade. Yeah, Purge is cool, but he only casts now. Old man Purge. And like, cause like, you know how Faker just has such a dominating streak? Like, for example, with TI, there hasn't been that many like repeated like TI winners. Like, Aoi is the one who won TI the most, but 2 of them are as coaches, and only 1 of them is like as a player. So hasn't been anyone who's been like completely dominating the tournaments, like, or just being like the goal of like how to play. I think of players that quit because of age, just ones who quit because their game of choice ran too low on players. That's also something, you know, that's true. I know a lot of players in like Dota or like Dota that like changed to become like retired, yeah, because they went into coaching instead. And then like StarCraft, there's quite a few players who retired too, just because they probably got arthritis from having to go to like, you know, 1,000 at 8 p.m. for like a whole game. So thank you so much for the super. See you, Cookie Water Check. Thank you. Cookie I'm not gonna eat, but thank you. I will save. I retired before going pro. Me too. Yeah, I would say StarCraft players probably retire because of age. Meanwhile, fighting games are still full of Oji-sans. That's true. I think fighting games is where people are less likely to retire. StarCraft, like for StarCraft, it's super common for like players to be retired after like 30. Like the oldest players are like 30, like early 30s, I think, mid 30 max, maybe. I think I don't know all the players' age. I think Hero and Beyond are like one of the oldest in the like tournaments now. I don't know, I mostly watch TI highlights unless people say a match was particularly hype. The only one that was particularly hype in like TI, the one that you know, the only moment that I remember is like the picking phase where where they picked Brood Mother and then completely canceled the other team's composition. Was it Falcons that did that? See, I don't even remember which team did that. I was just like, damn, that was such a big brain moment. And they completely dominated too, by the way. Oh, Texas Instruments has MOBA now? Wait, what? The calculator? My my scientific calculator has a MOBA? It was like, I don't think it was even like the playoffs. It was like the path to TI. past midnight if that matters. Ooh, I should probably get finish up. I don't have to go to sleep early because it's still Sunday tomorrow, but I should. I shouldn't fuck up my sleep schedule too much. Oh, all the Texas system calculators TS. True. Sorry, my brain is already going into sleep mode. My brain is already into sleep mode, so I was just like, what? Texas Instruments? My TI-89 has a MOBA? God, TI-89. Yeah, that won't happen for Dota. Dota's already kind of struggling. As in, I was surprised that they had a physical TI this year. My brain is sleep mode. Such is my age. Yeah, that's such is my age indeed. We'll see what happens with Dota. Like, I do enjoy watching Dota, just because it's so crazy, the stuff that happens. But also, I'm like, oh, I feel it. I feel it in my bones. It's dying. Do I watch along when? I listened to it when like I work. I like watch once in a while. So, but you know, truly when. Maybe we could relive the old days of like TI1 where Navi went crazy with their Pudge hooked into the fountain plays. In the good old days where that still worked. Oh man, that was just like, what the fuck? Yeah. When jank was strong, yeah, when the jank was so strong, I was just like, what do you mean? You could basically send Pudge back to the fountain as Chen, and then the person who got you know, hooked goes into the fountain with them. That shouldn't happen. That's not something that should happen. But it did. And it happened on the grand like TI tournament like stage multiple times. Oh man, I don't want to know what the other teams thought when they got hooked into the fountain. They probably must have been pissed. Probably must have been so pissed. It's like, fuck this game! Just don't get hurt. No, that should happen. Can we watch some StarCraft Brood Wars? Oh my god. You know, I never played StarCraft 1, so I don't really know the StarCraft 1 units as much. I know because of StarCraft Evo, where they have StarCraft 1 units and StarCraft 2 units, and you could play either or. So there's like tournaments where one person plays the StarCraft 1 unit race, and then the other plays the StarCraft 2 race. So that I know through there, but yeah, it's not as I don't have as much know-how as like StarCraft 2, because that's where I got introduced to StarCraft. I want to see Evo moments number 37 again for the first time. Wait, which I just know when I just know the Evo moment of when Daigo like parried the whole ass ult and won. That's the only Evo moment that I know of. That Daigo can parry. That's the moment. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's probably the moment, but I wasn't sure if it was actually 37. Yeah, that was a legendary moment. Mm-hmm. Good times. Yeah, even if like someone who doesn't know that much about like, you know, the fighting game community, everyone knows that moment. Everyone knows that moment. And then the only other moment that I know of, it's not Evo, but in terms of fighting game community, is the "you're gonna learn today." Thanks, Justin Wong. Kid, you're gonna learn today. This is a real world. Oh. Thanks, Justin. Yeah, kid's gonna learn. Stop that! He's cheating! Oh, so funny. But also just like, wow! He really did that! Wow! God. It's like right around Christmas. Yeah, I think so. I think it was like right around Christmas. He's like, kids shouldn't be playing this anyways. It's like, okay, but like, also. It's like, what's a kid doing playing Mortal Kombat? Child detected locked in harder than world championship. Yeah, I think my favorite fighting game community video is a really old Yips commentary where he says stuff like, "You're so Pringles where your curly mustache hat." What the fuck? That sounds like an amazing caster. There was a new EVO moment the other year with Hayao. It was rad and worth seeing. My favorite EVO was the Galileo vs Dokura Blast Blue finals. Oh man, everyone's got them. Everyone's got them favorite fighting game community moments. Yipes just says words, but it just works. Fighting game community lingo is great. True. Sometimes I'm like, man, I want to be more into the fighting game community. But then I like don't know where to start. I'm like, there isn't a fighting game that I really latched onto. Like I really like Tekken, cause I started very early on in terms of Tekken. But like I like Guilty Gear. I'm like, do I know? But I never played enough to be able to like appreciate fighting game matches. Yeah, shame Dead or Alive is dead. It's like Dead or Alive, yeah, they chose death. Crazy. Save. We're done. Blue. Oh, what does that even stand for? Fantasy versus? It's like, whatever happened to that? I thought they chose beach volleyball. Yeah, they chose beach extreme volleyball. They're like, boobs just sell, man. Which, they're not wrong. Oh, versus Rising. It's still going. Oh, okay. We're getting back soon. Oh yeah, that's still going. Yeah, I guess it's doing pretty well for itself then. There we go. Absolute zero color in their skin. The pallor of Professor Hampter is here. Which brush do I use to write? I don't remember. Oh, this one. Maybe. But we're just gonna go with it. So, this is... Okay, yeah, I was like, do they rate out Professor or just Prof? I was like, oh yeah, it's just Prof. Hampter! Woohoo! Actually, we do this and then we do it in white. That looks bloody. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll just do red. And then something like that. Still looks bloody. You know what? It's fine. It's actually insane how popular Street Fighter 6 is in Japan right now. Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6 is huge. Street Fighter 6 is insanely popular right now. Yeah! I just know the only thing I know about Street Fighter 6 is Rashid and his background music, you know, his theme song. Rashid, Rashid. Yeah, that was like, that's such a banger. It's such a good song. Whoever made that song, give them a raise. Give them a raise. They popped off. Best fighting game character theme song in existence. Yeah, I know like Guile's is super iconic, but I'm like, I think Rashid's theme topped it for me. I was like, it surpassed Guile for me. I was just like, damn, it's so good. It's so good. It's such a good song. But yes, we have Professor Hampter! And we're finished with this Kokone's boutique! So, we got, you know, their monochrome look. We got, you know, that's all they gave. Oh, oversized look as well. I was like, that was all the criteria. I think that Evo makes more original songs for their main title intros. Oh, I didn't know that. Man, I should check that out too. Alright! Yay! We did it! Thank you everyone for participating or like watching, yeah, and getting mind broken. Apologies for those who you know, unwisely decided to Google the shit that comes out of my mouth. Apologies, but also I did warn you. I can't say I didn't warn you, but you know, yeah, we went through many arcs this stream. That's true. Thanks everyone for distracting me so much. I googled everything tonight. Oh shit. Yeah, ignored all warnings. Oh yeah, that's a true Kokone experience. I've seen many things in my entire time on the internet. I'll be fine. That's true. Yeah, I was like, I feel like people who watch me would be already desensitized to quite a few things already by now. Yeah, you know, I feel like some you have a level of like experience with the internet and their and the internet's shenanigans to be yeah, pretty okay. Yeah, you've changed us. Does Kokone like fanfics? I don't read fanfics. I don't know what it is, but I don't get into like fandoms in general. Like, yeah, it's not something I latch onto. There's no fandom that I ever latched onto enough for me to want to like read a fanfic. You know, growing up on the early 2000s internet desensitized you. Exactly. I've seen way worse at work doing forensic, but oh yeah, you definitely would have seen worse. Oh my god. That's wait, but that's such a cool profession though. Yeah, that's such a cool profession though. Damn. But also, I don't think I'll have the. Yeah. I don't think even my brain will be able to handle some of that type of stuff. The fade palette monochrome, same. Yeah, palette monochrome. It's a horrible profession. I got out after a year. Oh damn. Apologies. It's like, I feel like that's like, it would entail some interesting stuff, but then I'm like, I don't think I could handle it, like, mentally. I fell down the Pain Olympics rabbit hole. Oh, damn. The Pain Olympics are mostly fake. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Pain Olympics. I don't think I'll. I never really dove into that, but I know about it. But I'm like, I think I'm good. For the Pain Olympics, I was like, I think I'm good. Never heard of it, but sounds bad. Yeah, it's as bad as you think it is. Yeah. I hope so. If it's on the internet, it's probably fake. Well, it's like. Anyways, that's a whole different conversation. You know, we'll save it for next time. But thank you everyone for joining me, and I will see you on the next one. I will post a schedule, but that will be tomorrow, and I'll be on vacation starting the 9th. So half the week will be gone for me to go to Japan. But it's big. But I did mention earlier that it's like partially family thing that I do need to go, so I couldn't reschedule it or delay it, which is why it's in that kind of awkward moment in terms of schedule. So yeah, the running out of time is real. Like, it's not like I could really do anything about that. That was already planned like months ahead, and then it just like kind of fell at a really bad time. But unfortunately, it's just how it goes. Yeah, so that's what. It's okay. But yeah, we'll make the most out of it. Thank you, everyone. I will talk to you guys later. Kokone. Bye bye.